Good Yorus don't just do one thing well, they do it all. So today, you'll learn about the 3 key areas, and how to finally get good. Starting off with Ziptie, let's go over his utility. This play is great because Ziptie has likely been conditioning them with this fake clone every round, giving him the perfect opportunity to fake it. Here, Tai starts off his positioning strong, going for a shorty ult directly behind the Omen. I want to point out why this fake TP works here. If you watch closely, he shoots just before faking it. It might not seem like much, but these little bits of chaos can really make the enemy paranoid and more reactive. Here, Ziptie fully commits 2 flashes into Bath. But why does this work? In higher elo, when people have much better game sense, they will make decisions off of the tiniest sound cues. Knowing this, he can pretend he's Bath's side with the flashes and set up 2 easy kills. This play is incredible. Off the rip, he throws a flash and has Grumpy wall to protect him for an updraft play. Going for these extreme 1% unique plays are so unexpected and impossible, they almost always work. Sometimes when you're getting swarmed on site, it's good to ult and flank the enemy to pinch for a retake with your team. By doing so, look how much pressure he managed to pull, forcing the enemy to send 2 people to deal with him, not only making it easier for his team's retake, but a real threat for their post plan. Check out this textbook example of a flash. Tai doesn't have anything to hide the travel time, so he pop flashes but also swings with it. Doing this can work mainly in higher elo because you have a window to kill while they turn the flash, followed up with the perfect ult to counter Phoenix ult. People don't realize how easy it is to kill chambers on Yoru. Admittedly, I think Ziptie was just taking a safe flank TP because it was smoked off, but flashing the chamber on site scared him into TPing away right into death. Next time you face one, think about how you can abuse his TP setups to kill him. This is one of my favorite double flash spots in the game, and it's so easy to do. Speaking of flashes here, Ziptie shows us a perfect example of the box flash. Any boxes that are stacked too high, you can look down and bounce your flash directly off the ground to hide the travel time perfectly.
Okay, I'm watching. Watch this sauce, guys. Watching.
Where's that controller?
With Exter, I wanted to show you how he uses his aim and macro skills to win. Starting off with showing how he takes map control so well with his kill ults in 2 steps. Step 1, get behind the enemy. Step 2, use utility. This macro play from Exter is top tier. In high elo, where everyone has S tier aim, map knowledge is crucial, so he jumps off the map and TPs away for free info.
Upper and lower. Okay, high in the smoke.
Look at this map coverage he gets with his ult here. Ulting Ali is much better than long on Pearl because you cover more space. The enemy rarely is pushed up long anyways, so it's a waste of time. He also calms the chambers playing B without even seeing him, but how? Because he saw the chamber utility. With the flash going left, he's perfectly safe to swing wide right. Notice how he's pre-firing at the end here as well. It's a very common play for the enemy to swing out of smokes once it's tapped, and Exter had to reload so the enemy Yoru has the jump on him. What also makes this Yoru so good is that he didn't hesitate and signed up for my Yoru Masterclass. It helped him get the rank he's always wanted in only a couple of weeks, and the same can happen to you. All you have to do is go to the description, click the first link, and get the rank you've always deserved. I'll see you there. As great as he is at kill ulting, it's important to know when to go for them and when not. The Cypher is doing full 360s here, never giving him a window to get behind him, so he just takes the info instead and slowly holds the rope.
Cypher's still in yours. Give me 2 on side.
He then instantly TPs to spawn, but think about how genius of a play this is. The enemy is still convinced he's deep in their spawn, so he repeats to his teammate to wait for him, knowing that the enemy is holding their flank until he can get there and bait for him.
Last one deep man. Give a 5.
I'm gonna tap. You lost now,
That's all big drop.
okay? He thinks it's you tapping.
Why do random spams like this work for Exter but not you? It's because they're not random spams. He knows the enemy is going to push site right when the clove smokes, so he uses this as an opportunity to spam their exit. It's important to note that it's also much easier to do this with the Phantom because they can't see your bullet tracers.
I'm ulting. Top site. Top site and default.
One enemy remaining.
Flashing.
Good.
Exter is great at reacting to the smallest windows of opportunity. The moment he finds out the hookah player is opping, he TPs off their first op shot, knowing they're vulnerable, and gets a free kill on Jet.
One more, Sky.
Sky, you said, right?
This one is a bit silly because the enemy is feeding him kills like it's COD Zombies, but even in the heat of the moment, look how narrow he keeps his angles here. He stands no chance taking them all at once unless they swing like they did. This type of gun hygiene is why he's the rank he is and something you should be implementing into your games. Clone is the best of both worlds, great aim and great utility. Let's dive in. Starting off, we have one of my favorite Yoru plays at the moment. It's very common for the enemy to look towards you when you unult, right? Well, Clone uses that to his advantage by flashing high, then unulting. But the trick is, as the enemy is turning towards your unult, the flash is popping, fully flashing them and giving you a free kill. Why do flashes like this work for him, but not you? It all comes down to timing. Clone hears the Cypher stomping down long, fully exposed, so this flash is undodgeable. Sometimes you guys watch aggressive Yoru clips and try to replicate it, but I find a lot of my students don't realize that even though it looks like they're just running it down, it's still calculated most of the time. This flash is nearly impossible to dodge and spawn, and his raise just needed CT, so he knows they're not close enough to be on his TP, giving him the perfect kill. I love the muscle memory showing how it can carry here. He's full flash from KO, but has done this play so many times he can do it without even looking. This is the level of dedication the highest level Yoru players have. Flashing with Yoru Clone always makes it more convincing. Yes, sometimes a little luck is involved too. ISO has no reason to not clear this corner. This play is good because it shows you how far misdirection can go. He clones towards A to make the footsteps sound like he's leaving for an unexpected swing on the clove with her knife out. If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And if you want to master Yoru, join the masterclass. Link in the description.